great question regarding the talent gap that exists, not only in terms of individuals who are aware of supply chain, but also for the organizations that they work for in developing the leadership competencies necessary for those individuals. Part of the talent gap exists because of the awareness of the importance of supply chain for individuals and for their organizations. Supply chain has taken on a very critical role in organizations, a very strategic role in organizations. And this has been in a very short time period, and when we consider a short time period, less than 20 years, it's gone from a cost issue or a cost containment issue and efficiency into a strategic imperative for organizations that want to improve their supply chain. So the competencies necessary and why we have a talent gap is because we've trained individuals to be subject matter experts. They're wonderful at understanding the intricacies of the supply chain and the specific activities and functions in the supply chain, but they're not as well versed and competent in extending their knowledge across the supply chain for the organizations. So it used to be okay that you used to have subject matter expertise in a particular area, for example, inventory or procurement, contracting or logistics. Now supply chain for an organization is viewed as an integrated activity. So organizations and the individuals need to understand all aspects of it. You need to understand your vendors. You need to understand your vendor's vendor. You need to understand your customer. You need to understand your customer's customer. So the requirement of individuals right now that extend beyond technical and functional expertise into advanced management skills has created this gap. We've trained individuals on the technical, but now we need to extend that training into advanced management skills and specifically leadership skills, which also translates into the second area that you asked about, and that is for the organizations and the competencies required for organizational leadership, in that companies now expect individuals to be well versed on cross functions, and they expect individuals to be able to understand all aspects of the supply chain. So the competencies necessary for the individuals have expanded tremendously, yet we haven't kept up with it as associations or as schools, academic organizations, in preparing the individuals. So there needs to be a concerted effort between education, between associations, between the corporations themselves and the individuals to train the workforce for the future. For a variety of reasons that we consider at APICS the leader in end-to-end supply chain, specifically in talent development. Our certifications are by far and away the most recognized certifications in the industry. The CPIM, the Certified Production and Inventory Management certifications, has over 110,000 individuals certified over the past 40 years that it's been in existence. Our second certification, or the Certified Supply Chain Professional, was introduced in 2005. In the short time period that certification has been out, it's been recognized as an industry-accepted standard for individuals that lead supply chains for organizations. So one of the ways that you can measure sort of leadership in the industry is by size of membership. APICS by far and away is the largest membership association in the marketplace. Another way that we can measure it is by certifications issued. By far and away, we are the largest certification body in the supply chain marketplace. Another way that you can measure it is by the job ads. If you want to take a look at what individuals are being hired, take a look at what's being required of the individuals, and oftentimes you'll see APICS required or preferred on their certifications for supply chain talent. So for a variety of different ways we can indicate that APICS has a leadership position in supply chain. But it's important to note that our leadership position extends beyond just the numbers, and it extends to working with the companies to ensure that they understand the importance of talent development, not only when times are good, but at all times. And their workforce development is something that they need to continue to invest in to ensure that they're sustainable as an organization. Our recognition and collectively the market recognition of logistics, transportation, and distribution as a field of study that needs further content development has been published and been recognized in a number of areas. Logistics is a critical aspect of supply chain, and unfortunately there hasn't been a well-developed curriculum nor a body of knowledge that enables individuals to learn and to apply their skills for logistics, transportation, and distribution. when we took a look at the marketplace a number of years ago to partner with organizations, we decided to partner with the American Society of Transportation and Logistics. For about 5-6 years now, we've been a good partner of theirs. We've been offering our student members free membership to AST&L, as well as their members, their student members, free membership to APICS. Additionally, AST&L's previous exam had 6 modules, and if you were an APICS certified individuals, they waived 2 of the modules for their exam, understanding that there was a crossover between what we taught and what AST&L taught. The more that we looked at the need in the marketplace, it became very clear that the certifications that were out in the marketplace were not of the quality that we would expect for supply chain professionals. And so therefore, we started to work with the AST&L board to understand how we can leverage their content and, more importantly, develop a greater certification in the marketplace. So the investment that we're going to make in the certification will be rolled out next year with a new content, a new learning system, as well as with an exam content manual to identify what are those skills, what are the knowledge, and what are the capabilities necessary to execute on logistics, transportation, and distribution. And then shortly thereafter, we'll roll out the exam in 2016 for the new CLTD for individuals that are in those functions so that they can have the same designation and recognition for the value that they create for their companies.